So here's how I see it. You can experience a mental health disorder, meaning that you can experience a state where your, mental health is not in order. So you can experience a state of depression and being sad. But I feel like when we start saying that you have depression, you have this disorder, I think that's when it becomes a problem because at that point you start identifying with you say that I am depressed. Like, well, I'm John. You feel me? And John does John things. If you're depressed, then you must do depressed things. Now, if you experience depression, then we can start saying, oh, why? You feel me? Then we can treat the illness. You feel me? And start trying to find the root cause. But when we start saying that someone just has depression, like that's just like that's what they have. You feel me? Like then it's like it makes them feel like they can't get rid of it type shit. But what if you can get rid of it? You feel me? And it's like I feel like it's like that with all kinds of like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. Like obviously some cases are more extreme than others, and in some cases your brain might literally be like experiencing some sort of disruption, and that's why you are experiencing that disorder. But what if we actually learn how to treat the brain without just numbing symptoms? Because a lot of times we don't really treat the illness, we just numb symptoms. So it's like if you have a cold and shit, you already know, but I'm just gonna say for ones that don't know, even though you already know. If you have a cold and shit like that, you feel me? You take cough medicine, right? It doesn't kill the virus, it just suppresses the cough, you feel me? So it's like it's the same with most mental health treatments, you feel me? They're not really treating the illness, they're just trying to suppress the symptoms, which doesn't work, you know. So a lot of suppression does not work. Eventually things just blow up. Or even if it doesn't blow up, it just builds up, and you'll see how it builds up. It'll build up. If it doesn't blow up, it's going to build up somewhere, whether it be your physical weight, whether you become big in your weight, whether you just hold a lot of mental baggage, whether you just hold a lot of responsibilities because you try to keep yourself busy so you could ignore the stuff that you're. Oh fuck. Whether you keep yourself busy so you can fucking ignore the stuff that you're suppressing, because now people do that shit. They work like a lot so they could like suppress the shit that they're feeling and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit blew me that I couldn't get that shit out. You feel me? But yeah, like you get what I'm saying though. That's my take on mental health disorders. I feel like you can experience that shit, but we said that you actually have that shit. I feel like that limits you, and I feel like that. I'm not saying that it's not fully true to quote unquote have some shit, but I'm just saying personally that when I feel like it's an experience, not something that you just have. I feel like when you have it, it limits you and it just holds you back, and it makes you think you can't get rid of it. So it's like, if you think that you have some shit, I feel you for real. But what if you're just experiencing that shit? You feel me? Like, what if you could get rid of it? Like, at least hope and believe. I know hope and belief isn't like what a lot of people like to hear, but it's like guy or girl. I'm saying belief and hope will literally make you search for the answer. Because if you don't believe in hope, you're just gonna never ever even look for the answer. And you may be like, "No, I did look for the answer," but it's like, did you really look hard enough? Did you look really, 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 really deep? And if you're like, "Yeah, I did," go deeper. You feel me?